What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and it's time to fly. So apparently some of my engines aren't working, is the rumor I'm getting through the comments. I do also appreciate you guys. Here's a button down here, tells you where the landmarks are. And then you can see, wait, am I missing it? I think it's one up from where I'm at. There you go, features. That's a wetland. So you can see where all the little landmarks are. We're not going to a poison zone. Ancient toxic vent and increased pollution. Those don't sound like good things. I want to get close enough that I can go there. I'm not too terribly far away, so if we can find a cool landmark here. A wetland. That just doesn't sound like a great idea. Mixed biome with a pond. So, okay, hold on. So maybe what's restricting me is the amount of chem fuel tanks I have. So I think we'll build, look at that. So it says my limit is about 720 or so. Yeah. So maybe that's the problem. I think what we'll do next time is or maybe build some bigger tanks. Right now, I did have a mech cluster sitting there. As much as I need plasteel, I can't bring myself to speed it up. I can't bring myself to stay there and deal with that and perhaps risk someone at this stage. I do appreciate all the comments. They've been extremely useful. Alright, there's your pond. I'll say that. And swamp. There's fertile soil down here. So what if if the pond ever overflows, it's going to be a major problem. This is totally a mixed biome. Hey, look at that. That's a big old area right there. I guess we'll go there. So, we're down. Down again. Thus far, I'm not seeing any ancient dangers, but that doesn't mean they're not there. Plenty of food. Plenty of supplies. That is not ancient danger. I guess I cracked into too many. Well, let's start by grabbing all the components on this map. Which it doesn't look like there's many. I did see some jade, of which I had not gotten much of at this point. I'm also going to look around. How am I doing for? We're doing great for steel. I want to see if there's any plasteel. So if we use the long-range mineral scanner, apparently we can set that to plasteel. And you don't lose progress in between maps. I might have mentioned that before. Alright, I guess that's where it's going to be. I'm going to set up some farming here too. So let's check out... That's low? Let's check out the fishing. I haven't done that yet. Nah. Oh man, that's slow. Why is that so slow? Is that based on handling ability? Let's go look. Fish. Kramer. Yeah, it's animal ability. I think I'm going to turn him down and turn this dude down. Vaz. Okay, so where to go from there? I was wanting to expand the nose of my ship. I guess I should have landed somewhere slightly different for that. I can also do some deconstruct over here and get some extra space. So, we need to expand the front of the ship. Let's chop some wood. Anything around here, and then I don't want to, if I put in a bunch of jobs to build security with the existing wood, wouldn't be the best play. Okay, so barricade. Alright, Psychoid Brewing's been discovered. Jeez Louise, you can never accomplish anything here. Okay, long range mineral scanner it is. Anyways, I was working on some security. There's a ton of agave here we can harvest. So when they get a fish, they just pull them out of the ground. I don't imagine we have to butcher those, but I guess we'll see what happens. Why don't we unpause this and make some more of those? I don't know if they'll use the, okay, I was going to block this door, but then there won't be any meat available. Okay, who's somebody put some more fish there. Alright, I think I said there was meat down there. So they avoided the fish. Why would that be? I just have to make sure we're not going to let these go to waste. Meat. Fish. All allowed. Okay. Alright. Okay, there you go. So they'll just use them like normal. That's fine. Clear your work. Allow this door. So we can just stuff fish right in here then. That's what you're telling me. They don't count as corpses. They count as meat. Raw meat fish. Okay, good. Should probably turn off the fish over here then. Okay, beautiful. So security came together nicely and relatively quick. One little section down here, but we're getting there. Burned through some wood, but we have so much. So then I'm going to lay this all out and see about what I can do to reconfigure this area. I wish I wouldn't have... I wonder if I can build on top of a bridge. Well, it lets me build that right on top of the water, so maybe it's A-okay. There's a war merchant here somewhere. There they are. I think Butter's my guy for that. Security is complete. This looks a bit phallic at the moment, but we'll fix that up, I promise. There's cod, ironically, since we're all of a sudden fishing and a dude named Cod shows up. Alright, we'll sell a bunch of apparel we don't want. Where'd my money go? I bet he's got it already. So this is going to eat up most of the capacity I had for expansion here. There's the blind healer again. Uh-oh. That was a zut, but we're on top of it. Good thing we don't have any batteries. They'll stay very minimal due to that. Lamb and Liz. So if I had plasteel... Wait, what's this? Why is Lamb fishing instead of building this armor? That's interesting. Lamb. Oh. Alright, well that'll solve that problem after we get a few more fish here. Alright, this dude's a cannibal. I'm not really down with that. So what I'm going to do is try to get this Thrumbo to do him in. You just... And you just... Why won't you shoot? Why can't I shoot it? Oh, there's a wall in the way. I don't want them all waking up and starting to... Okay, that'll take care of our healer problem there. Oh yeah. He should be down. Oh, we are really hurting that bugger quick. Well, so much for that, but we did get a Thrumbo. We had a nice distraction. Is he going to bleed out? No. It's just a bruise. All right. Well, that's interesting. I did not expect that to go that way. But there you go. Mad Bird coming in hot. Mad Bird dealt with by allies. Certainly can harvest those. I was looking for some Hurut. That guy had a bunch to sell, but I didn't really want to buy it when it's got to be all over the place here. It's 40 degrees Fahrenheit, which was 5 Celsius. That's pretty stinking cold for how it feels right now anyway. Summertime's where it's at. Despite the late season, those 80 degrees here in central Wisconsin, which is nuts. Why is there no... Well, there's berries everywhere, but there's no Hurut. Capybaras, we could be hunting those. Am I just missing it? Am I dumb? Oh, I guess it's not growing here for whatever reason. That's fine. Alright, now, do I have steel? I have a decent amount of steel. No one's even doing the mining. What's Vaz working on all the time? Okay, he's deconstructing. Alright, we do have a raid coming in here. We need to get ready for that. They're going to try and steal my ship. That dude just has a knife, so he's not going to be too much of an effort to deal with. I could make all the animals mad, but there's a lot of animals here. Alright, that's not good. You, see if you can get a hold of him. That dude's in cover. What's he rocking there? Alright. I guess you guys both shoot at that dude. Hopefully we can make this group run away. Kramer, getting down to the wire here, friend. Oh my god. Kramer's a worthless piece of shite. Where? How bad did he get it? How bad did he get it? How bad did he get it? Jeez. Alright, well, he's well injured. What do we got going on down here? Should have sent everybody over there in the short term. They're coming around this way. I did not anticipate that. Alright, we're going to send 2 people over here. How are you guys faring? Did you get them? Alright, yeah. Oh, they're shooting at my turret, which is actually good. We can just repair that. Repair that. Come on, hurry up and end this fool so we can... Oh, God, he's got so much armor on. What about this guy? That one's got a sniper rifle, so probably outranges me. Kramer got stabbed up pretty good. Oh, no, sniper rifle. Looks like these guys are going for my crops. Are they going north or south? I guess we come over here and defend because these dudes are coming in hot. No one's coming from the south. They're coming from the other side. Oh, that guy's down. That's great. Alright, someone's running away. It looks like that lady up there. That's good. What's this guy got? He's got a tox launcher. Can you guys range to them? No. Well, I guess we run over here and see if we can't aid in this battle. That fool's down. We might get some people here. Pyromaniac. That's not gonna work in space. Hey, they took out my my weapon there. My turret. There's a tox. No good, no good. Get him. You ain't gonna last long now. Alright. What are they doing down here? They're taking out my turrets. Can you guys range down there? No, but if you come over here, you could. Alright. They're boogieing. Disregard that order. Maybe we could get out of the toxic cloud here, friends. How you faring with that? Just initial. It's okay. Hey, that wasn't too bad, really. Yet. No one's died anyway. Ah, except for them. Fools. Keep giving it to them. Come on. Headshot, loser. Loser took it. Alright, is anybody alive? There's just this person here. I guess we'll go for it. I need to get out of our toxic cloud mess anyway. That guy actually got to me and started giving me the business. Kramer, I think I'm going to let you go lay down, friend. Can you guys range to Margot there? Nice armor, Margot. That didn't do you much good. Okay, well, too bad. We don't get to take a prisoner. That's kind of sucky. Don't bring that chunk in, please. Alright, we finished long-range mineral scanners, so as soon as we get the ship reworked, I'll build that. Turret pack, shields, moisture pumps, hunter drone. Those sound fun, but I guarantee they're going to be resource intensive, which is a bit of a problem. Autocannon turrets, maybe bigger turrets. Can we put bigger turrets on the ship? I don't see why not. Alright, man-hunting hippos. Can we take out 6 man-hunting hippos before they get to me? These we don't need anymore. Start shooting, people. It's a big fat no. It's not too far off, though. Alright, let's go inside. Let the turrets deal with them. And then we can pop out up here. Nah, maybe up here. Give them the business again. They're going to destroy that turret, sadly. Alright, we got them. We don't really need to haul all of them. 2 of them. 3 of them didn't even rot. That's very nice. It's like a bonus day. We didn't even have to hunt. We just got hippos. Okay, so we almost have a legit, proper, full-on bridge here. I'm going to pull these up. I was thinking about more turrets, but kind of short on material. Actually, power. But I did just put in a job for another. So Maybe. I could have, actually, I'm going to push my doors down if I do that. But and then we're going to look at our power switch. I guess we have to keep it as it is. I was going to deconstruct a bunch of this inside stuff. Hopefully it doesn't grab that light. It did. I didn't want that. I wanted the power, friend. There you go. And I'm going to try to keep the lights in the middle. What just happened? Something went out. Whatever. Let's build a copy of that down here too. Okay, so there you go. Now we should have a significantly further range. Last time we only had 4 of these going. But now I have a beastly amount. So I think next time we fly off, we should be in great shape. Is everybody sleeping or something? Yeah. Then we're going to have to find some near... There's a solar flare, which is fine. Nearby steel to... I keep taking stuff apart, but I need to start mining. I think I was hoping they'd get all the nearby components before. Cancel that. I don't want that thing. This might be the best play right down here. We've captured about 20 fish out of that area, which is just fine. So these things still generate light even when the power is not on, which is fine. Yeah, pretty cool. So I think what I'm going to do then is rework this space. I'm going to put there probably some more shelves. I really wish I could get rid of some of these bad boys because right now we still have 3, which isn't too terrible. It'd be nice if I could make this not a storage space, right? So maybe all storage in the middle. I need to find a way to get more bedrooms. One thing I've done is dang near maxed out my capacity here. But I just wanted to go for something cool. I'm happy with how it looks, so I'm not going to complain too much. Does it take that much effort to build one of them lights, friend? I guess it does. Maybe we could get this put away. All these shelves down here should hold that. We have 1,000 chem fuel, which doesn't get us too far. We have plenty of extra power now. So let's do this like 20 times and see if we can't fill up our shelves. Wood-wise, we have 4,000, so we don't have to worry about that problem. Let's get all this stuff put away. A compacted steel meteorite has fallen right down by the other steel. It's fine. Alright. I might make another tiny hospital somewhere else, too. The problem with that is that then your medicine gets spread out. Again, I don't know if these... Okay, I could still... I don't know if these on the front actually do anything or not. We're going to have to find out the hard way, I suppose. Hey, look at that. Harvest of rice. Very nice. So, in the interest of keeping this dude busy and making things we can sell. So then... I made a dedicated research room because it needs to be clean and sterile. I haven't really done much with temperature at all, except in the bedrooms. Did we ever finish that other power armor? We did. Liz is now good to go. I still need, what, 4 sets? Are you kidding me? Huh. I don't have plasteel, so anyway, I need to carpet this, but I blew all my carpeting. I like to do all this. I did expand how much cloth I'm growing. I blew all the carpeting that I had, making these big fancy pilot seats. And I made a few reading chairs here as well. So we actually have some soft spaces to sit. For some reason, it's calling this a storeroom, which I'm a bit offended by. Probably because I have shelves in there. Maybe I should... I could wall this off and have a specific bridge. I don't think it's really worthwhile, though. I really don't. So I don't think I'm going to do that. I do like these, outside of the fact that they let critters into the ship. And raiders. How much more can I build? About 29. Not about. Actually 29. I like the idea of having a plank walkway around the outside for when we land spaces. Like in space, meteorites, whatever. I don't know if it's worthwhile. That's going to be 9, 18. I could probably get around here and have walkways, but not super stoked on it. I'm going to fill this in just for aesthetics. Well, everybody's gone to sleep again. We made a massive improvement, so this will be a big workroom. I had to put the long-range mineral scanner out here. I'm debating on fleshing this side out the same. I just don't know if it can be done with 14 tiles, and I don't think that it can. Probably this one I can get rid of, I guess. And maybe this one, in the interest of maybe making it look equivalent. We're out of grav panels. Actually, I have 8. Should get 2 back, which will give me 10. And that'll give me, I'll give it a try. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I can totally do it. Done solely for the sake of symmetry. Please leave a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I read them all. I do respond. I appreciate you guys being with me today. I love you all for spending your rare free time with me, if that's what you're doing anyway. All right, next time, people.